Alright, what's going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys, you can see, got the screen recording up as usual, and we are here to discuss how you guys can cop, but the Nike Dunk Low Michigan. That's what we're here to discuss, and how you can get it, where you can buy it from, the locations, and kind of how you'll be able to get it off those spots, some places that can help you out. And yeah, I really hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you all want more content like this, you can check my Instagrams down below. Give me a follow there if you want. I will be posting something soon, hopefully. I don't post on Instagram often, and yeah, subscribe and like more videos like this one. No like goal really, but as many as possible I guess is the goal. So yeah, let's just get into the video further. So first things first, when you look into the Nike Dunk Low Michigan, it is actually dropping the same day as another dunk, the Spartan Green one, which, as you guys know, there was a dunk high for the Spartan Green and the Nike Dunk Low Michigan. Maybe you didn't know that, but they've had multiple dunk highs for both of them, and they did one recently, and now they're doing the Dunk Low version of the shoe. It is dropping on June 3rd, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. There's going to be a lot of drops going on that day. 3 big drops: the women's Court Purple Jordan 1, the Spartan Green Dunk Low, and this one. And do not forget this shoe with the $100 retail on it. That is for the adult sizing. But do not forget, I'm just going to state these two things. Grade school sizes are also something you can enter in for this drop, and they're very profitable. We'll get into those in a second. But also, one thing I want to mention is that this 10 a.m. Eastern Time drop time, do not forget, this is I'm on the East Coast, so if you're not on the East Coast, if you're on the West Coast or in the Midwest, you want to maybe check what time this shoe is dropping for you, because it's not going to be at 10 a.m., it's going to be at a different time, so just make sure you have that right. I don't want to mess any times up for anybody and have them miss a drop, just because they got the wrong time, not because, they didn't get it. But yeah, getting into the further details of it, I mean, really just that classic Michigan colorway. I don't feel like I have to explain like the details of it. Same normal dunk material, exact same material they use for the dunk high, except it's now in dunk low, and that's just pretty much it for it. I don't really have, it's a Michigan colorway. They're calling it the Varsity Maze. I'm guessing that's for legal reasons, but I mean, yeah, it's pretty much, it's Michigan, all right, just straight up. And when you go look into the grade school sizes, also the big kids ones, these ones are profitable as well at $85. These ones are actually reselling, and this might shock some people, but probably not to others. Grade school sizes for this Dunk Low and the Nike Dunk Low Michigan are reselling better than the adult sizes right now. So, I mean, if that tells you which one to go for the grade school sizes. They're reselling better. If you're just trying to resell the shoe, you don't want to get it to wear, totally understand that. But if you want to get it to wear, go for your size, obviously, all that. Hopefully you'll be able to get it. Hopefully Nike will drop some good stock for this classic colorway, since the shoe isn't a hold by any means. So they should just, release plenty, hopefully, so anybody that wants to wear it can just hopefully get their pair. But I doubt that will be the case. But for grade school ones, it's like 3 times the money on them. So yeah, grade school's looking pretty nice right now. And they got some other ones too, but just mainly these 2 ones are the ones you want to go for. This one right here, and then the adult sizes right here. So just don't forget this drop time in retail. Have the money in your account. Be ready for that. And this is a very simple drop. Nothing really too crazy. It's just a classic colorway Dunk Low. Nike's been going crazy in the dunks, of course, you've seen that. So yeah, let's just kind of get into the resale now. So kind of looking further details into this one on the adult sizing. You look at resale right now, you can see it's starting to drop below $200, and it's pretty much been on this trend. If you go look at the chart of constantly heading downward, it's not a hold. It's just heading lower in value, as kind of this is pretty much showing the dunk hype dying. I mean, it's a slow fall, but it is a fall. This is a good example, can kind of show that. If you look at some of the recent sales on it, I mean, it's more or less around a range of kind of like 200 to and some are below 200. You do have a couple, but it's kind of a range around 200 to 230 right now on these Dunk Lows, which isn't terrible, but it still is some profit on the adult sizes. So my personal resale estimation for these adult sizes is once they drop, all of them, they have all the stock out. You can see there's already been a fair amount of sales, since some Raffles have already dropped them, and I believe over in Europe this release has already happened. I may be incorrect, but if you are in the EU, of course, go check, and see if you have this release coming up. But I think this already has dropped in a couple places overseas, hence why we have some sales here. But I don't trust StockX sales fully, but my resale estimation, I don't know why I interrupted myself when I was talking about that. I'm going to put it at 185 to 210. And I'm not putting a plus on the 210, but 185 to 210 is my resale estimation. Of course, some of these bigger sizes are the ones you want to go for with this Dunk Low, if I'm correct. Yeah, anything kind of, above that size 10 will kind of be surfing you best on resale. Some of those kind of smaller ones, like a 9, 8, 8.5, those ones are not reselling as well at all, but, not really the end of the world or anything. But yeah, that's just kind of the resale on the adult ones. Go for them if you want, but here's why I'm going to get into the grade school ones. And again, my kind of whole discussion here. You look at the grade school resale, look at this, man. Yeah, like, I don't understand why we have sales falling at a range right now of like 200 to 2. It's pretty much the same. I don't know why I was saying more. I guess it's kind of, I was just looking at like, you know, these ones right here. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just kind of looking at this. But when you go look at the actual sales on it right here, it looks like grade school ones are selling around 200, 220 right now. But they're definitely going to drop a significant amount once this drop releases. I mean, now, you know, it's probably, I mean, there's been a decent amount of sales, so it is reliable to say, you know, at least 200 sales, and they've been around the range again, 200, 230, or kind of like, you know, I guess like 190, 210, whatever you want to say. But my resale on these grade school ones, I'm going to be putting them right at 165 to 180. That's my resale estimation. I think they will all drop below $200. I don't see any reason why they would go up in value. I literally zero reason, none. So, I mean, yeah, that's just kind of my resale estimation there for grade school ones. 165, 180, something simple. So, aside from those two right there, let's kind of get into discussing how you guys could directly cop this off the Snkrs app and kind of the details to that, what you can do to have higher chances of getting the drop. So, if you haven't seen this video down below, I'm going to link it down below. It's my how to cop on Snkrs app video. I mentioned this in all my how to cops, of course, as you guys know, if you've been here before. It just kind of shows you how you guys can make multiple accounts on the Snkrs app and actually cop more often and successfully. And it's actually, you know, I'm not like, you know, bragging when I say this, but I think the video is pretty good in explaining. And of course, if you have any questions from the video, you can ask them in the comments of that video or right here on this video. Any comments about Snkrs, you know, payment methods, jigging the address, anything like that, you can ask. And it's all explained in this video. Again, it's a longer video for a reason, 23 minutes, so you can kind of sit through it, and it kind of shows you how you can make multiple accounts for free, really. It's not, there's no paid method really in there. It just kind of shows you all the details to it. So you guys can check that out in the top of the description if you want. Again, the more accounts you have, the more chances you'll have in entering. And I need to make some new accounts because I took an L on this the Paul drop, and I've been taking a ton of L's lately on Snkrs, and I think my accounts are banned, so definitely need to make some new ones. So aside from that, I also want to give a huge shout out to my boys at Secret Sauce right here, since this Nike Dunk Low Michigan is going to be dropping on many foot sites. This is definitely a go-to group chat I would want to recommend right here. And these guys, they are a $60 monthly fee, but they're my go-to cook group, and they can really show you guys how to get more releases just like this one. But not just can they show you how, they can actually do it for you. And it's a really dope system. In their chat, they have this place called slots, and the slots are under this ticket section. They're basically the same thing, but in this ticket section, once you enter into the group chat, you know, you've gotten in, and I'll explain how you guys can get into it in a bit. But once you're kind of in that ticket section, it takes you to this site, and on the site, it kind of shows you all the free slots that are kind of going on for releases, or paid slots. And a paid slot is basically where you just pay somebody a fee after if they cop the item for you. And how the whole system would work is basically the slot is a Google form, and in the Google form you put your shipping and payment info, and these guys put it in their bots and get releases for you. And I do this every week, and they've been getting me, you know, plenty of stuff, as you guys can see, have seen over the, you know, the months. These guys have always been getting me some stuff. You know, their crypto chat's been really useful. Again, there's lots of different stuff in there. Like, they talk about investments, NFTs. Like, it's not just about reselling shoes in there. You can resell random stuff. And even this, their crypto chat has literally helped me, as I mentioned, again, just like they've been telling me to buy the dips right now on this Bitcoin stuff. And, you know, at least today, it's looking pretty good. So your boys are going to keep holding on. They've told me to keep holding. So shout out them for that at least. And, you know, they've kind of been educating me a little bit more on that. So it's not just shoes again. Just see me talk about something that's in the chat that's not about shoes. So if you guys want more Secret Sauce, you want to join their chat, get in and kind of start copying those releases, you know, start figuring out more of those raffle locations. Again, they can show you how to enter local raffles. It's pretty dope. So if you want to do that, just send them a message on Twitter and be like, yo, Tristan sent me, how can I, you know, get into the chat? And that's all you guys really got to do right there. And don't forget, if you get into the chat, you can always open up a ticket for help and ask questions. Don't forget that. And people in the chat are usually pretty helpful. There's a lot of people that specialize in different things, so it's pretty dope. So aside from that, you know, just talking about that for a while, but again, shout out my boys. I also want to link this down below, this Raffles Snkrs article, and I will probably be linking this House of Heat article or the Sneaker News article. I'm going to be maybe linking both of these, but I'm definitely linking this one. Again, this kind of shows you all the raffles so you guys can go and enter in right now. You know, again, there's many that are already kind of finished, as you guys can tell, since this one has already dropped overseas, as you guys can see in a few places. But I'm leaving this one here in case, you know, Raffles Snkrs does update with some newer raffles for this shoe. And don't forget, there's always a couple places you can check on Instagram for, you know, raffles on the shoe. Titolo Shop, 43 Einhall, where's another one? Good Hood. I mean, those are three I can name off the top of my head that might be raffling off this Nike Dunk Low Michigan. So just a few places, of course, right there. And then these articles just kind of show you all the different foot sites that will be releasing this Nike Dunk Low. So Foot Locker, of course, JD Sports, Finish Line. That probably means East Bay will be dropping it too. Where else can I say it? I'm in here. I mean, I just totally butchered that name, but yeah, you all can make that a meme or whatever. But there's more foot sites than just these ones that will be releasing the Nike Dunk Low Michigan. So just kind of stay tuned. Of course, my boys at Secret Sauce will be letting me know wherever they're dropping, and that's all I really have to say right there. That's how you guys can cop the Nike Dunk Low Michigan right there. All the locations where it's dropping, how to make multiple accounts, people that can cop it for you. And that's all to it. So if you want to really check out my Snkrs down below, we'll just hop into the outro right now. Then feel free. Those are in the description. I'd appreciate the support right there. I will be posting something soon. I promise. Your boy has been buying some new shoes. It's been a while since I bought some shoes for the personal collection because we've been saving for college. But we bought a couple pairs, so we got some new shoes coming in. We'll get some new fits going. And yeah, subscribe and like for more videos like this. Again, the how-to cops are always being posted. So any questions, ask them down below. Your boy will be there to help you out in, hopefully a good amount of time. I'll be there answering your question. And I don't know why I still got this up, so I'm going to end the screen recording. But hopefully I will catch you on the next video. And that's how to cop the Nike Dunk Low Michigan, or as Nike says for legal reasons, Varsity Maze. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.